What's up, everybody? This is Retro Reviews Plus coming at you with another video. It's been a while since I've put a video up online here. Just, kind of life just happens, so when you got responsibilities of work and bills and kids, it kind of takes priority everything. So, but I do have a little bit of time here, so I thought I'd make good on a promise that I did last year. I we're on a movie. This is a movie review. Rambo 2. And so, without further ado, let's get right to it. Good old Krolko. They made some really great movies when they. Yeah, Krolko. They made a lot of good movies there in the late '80s, early '90s. They did the Rambos, Terminators, Universal Soldier. Just I think Total Recall. Just to name a few there. So yeah, a lot of good action movies from Krolko. Okay, so here it is. Some time has passed since the original First Blood movie. And for all of you who have not seen any of these movies, I do want to say there will be spoilers here. So I'm just giving you a spoiler alert right now. So some time has passed. I'm just trying to give you the storyline here of how it goes. Some time has passed since the first Blood movie, and here's the character John Rambo, and here's his old colonel has come to pay him a visit here, Colonel Troutman, played by Richard Crenna. So Colonel Troutman has come here to the prison basically to make an offer to John Rambo.
First, a covert operation is being geared up in the Far East. Your name was dug out by the computer as one of 3 most able to complete the mission. The mission? Recon for POWs in Nam.
Why now? Why me?
Prison camp you escaped from at 71's a target area. Nobody knows that terrain better than you do. The risk factor is very high. You'd be temporarily reinstated in the forces, and if the mission's successful, there may be a presidential pardon. You interested?
So he's came here to offer him they got a mission here to go over there and see if they can just see if there is actually American POWs in the camp in Vietnam.
Sir, do we get to win this time?
This time it's up to you.
So basically, Rambo's mission is to, they flee him over there in Vietnam. And he's supposed to take photographs of if he does find any prisoners there. So this very much is considered a guy's movie. It's definitely a strictly action adventure movie, and some girls hopefully will enjoy it, but yeah, it definitely is a guy. It's definitely no chick flick here. If you like good solid action adventure movies, shoot 'em ups, machine guns, helicopters, explosions. This movie's for you then. And of course, also is the famous knife that he carries. And I will say also a bow and arrow. And that's all I want to say about that. Yeah, Rambo does have a pretty sweet bow and arrow in this movie. But this woman here is his contact, actually, the one who he was supposed to meet, and she's supposed to lead him downriver to the location of the camp. I just realized that here, I guess here he was, Rambo was maybe foreshadowing, with this word he comes up with for a later movie title.
Expendable.
Expendable. What mean expendable?
It's like someone invites you to a party and you don't show up. Doesn't really matter. What is this?
And bring me good luck. What bring you good luck?
I guess this.
Pretty cool knife, huh? So this movie came out in 1985, and it was filmed on location in Mexico. The entire movie was filmed in Mexico, which I have to say, it really felt like he was over there in Vietnam. Just the locations they did pick, they did really pick out good locations for this movie. Coming up is a pretty cool action scene, and I'll just let the action speak for itself.
What has happened?
You sold out. You little bastard.
Don't go, Nan. Don't go, Nan.
講地，入得嚟未下？
I fight.
走，來！
What
So that is an example of what you will get in this movie. That's just a small sampling. I don't want to do too many other scenes because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So if you're like me, sometimes you get tired of the all the computer animation and movies nowadays, and you know, this scene right there is a good example. You know, he was crawling through the mud. This is like true. This is like in the real world, true grit, and yeah, it's just refreshing to see, you know, actual stunts being done or real explosions, not just everything computer graphics nowadays, which is kind of sickening to me. That's why I do actually enjoy the older movies better for the most part than the ones being made today. It's just, again, I just don't want to watch computer graphics all the time, you know, for a movie. So I highly recommend this movie. I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5 stars. It's a real good, solid action movie. I give it 2 thumbs up. And if you're an action movie fan, I definitely think you'll like it. It's got some good lines in it. It's you know, it's well written, some good one-liners or really memorable lines from the movie, and especially at the end, I think it's like brings very patriotic.
Start the war all over again? You want to bomb Hanoi? Want everybody screaming for armed invasion? You think somebody's going to get up to the floor of the United States Senate and ask for billions of dollars for a couple of forgotten dollars? Men, goddammit! Men who fought for their country! That's enough! Trotman, I'm going to forget this conversation ever took place. You bastard. And if I were you, I'd never make the mistake of bringing this subject up again.
You're the one who's making the mistake.
Yeah, what mistake?
Rambo.
Rambo, this is Murdoch. We're glad you're alive. Where are you? Give us your position and we'll come to pick you up.
Murdoch. I'm coming to get you.
Never had a chance, did he?
Like you said, Colonel, he went home.
And what is it you want?
I want what they want. And every other guy who came over here and spilt his guts and gave everything he had once for our country to love us as much as we love it. That's what I want.
So, once in closing, I would just like to say I highly recommend this movie. That was a very patriotic statement he said. Makes you feel like a patriot if you do love your country, which I do. Love the United States of America. I'm proud to say it, and never will be ashamed of say that I'm American. So that concludes my review. I'm trying to keep these reviews short and shorter than the previous ones. But yeah, once again, in closing, I can't recommend this movie enough. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's one that you can just, one of those movies you can watch over and over again. And if you have any questions or comments, please comment below, and I will respond back to you as soon as I can. Hope you enjoyed the review. You guys everybody have a good night.